So, you're the reason I'm alive right now, basically. Like, you saved my life. So, what was going on through your head the entire day I wasn't responding? What was going through your head? Like, what were you thinking?
Well, I guess because I'm a student teacher, so I had student teaching that day. So it wasn't that unusual that in the morning when I first contacted you, you didn't answer me back because you don't wake up until really late. But then as it got later in the day and I got home, I realized that I hadn't talked to you at all. So, and as lame as it sounds, didn't want to lose the Snapchat streak was the reason why this actually all started, because she hadn't Snapchatted me back. So I started texting you to see if you'd answer me because I was trying to get you to Snapchat me back, but then you weren't answering me with that, which was a little weird because then I checked your location on Find My Friends and I saw that you were home. So it was really extra weird that you weren't answering. So I started calling you. You weren't answering again, and then that's when it changes from you're probably asleep or taking a nap or something to something is probably wrong.
What was your first reaction when my sister contacted you about me not responding?
Oh, wow. Okay, so I was actually at an event during this time, so my heart instantly dropped because I knew something was wrong. If Lauren was texting me about it, she messaged me through Twitter. I had no idea it was even her. I thought it was our roommate, Lauren. I was like, why are you messaging me on Twitter? And then she was like, this is Lauren Goodall. And I was like, oh, holy this is not okay. So I instantly contacted anyone I knew who would be home, which was Lauren, our roommate.
How long were you banging at my door? Like, how long were you trying to get in before Andrew had to come?
Well, Andrew came within probably 10-15 minutes, but we were both kind of trying to figure out how to get in and banging on the door for another 10-15 minutes. So it was in total probably about half an hour before he finally got the door open.
What was your reaction to Allie's call?
Allie was like, I think she's dead. Literally she said that and I was like, okay. I was like, well, I can't leave. And Allie was like, well, I can't leave my thing. And I was like, okay. I told her, I was like, you need to call Andrew. You need to tell him. I was like, do you have any tools at your house? And she was like, I don't know. I have no clue. I was like, is there a hammer? Is there anything? And she was like, I don't know. And she's crying. And I'm like, okay, call Andrew. I know that there's tools at his house. I know that. Have him grab a hammer, have him grab a screwdriver, something, anything, and go over and break her door down. And Allie was like, are you sure? I don't know if we can. And I was like, yes, if you think she's dead, you're gonna have to break the door.
So Allie called you and said basically that I was unresponsive, locked in a room. What was your reaction to that news?
I don't know if I had one. What? I didn't realize what the situation was until I actually got to your house and realized the door was locked. I had no idea what happened beforehand, what was going on. And then the door was locked, and I tried to pick the lock. I was able to pick the lock, but Hannah, of course, deadbolted it on top of that because she really wanted to lock herself in there. And that resorted into me pulling the door down.
You were the one that took me to the hospital, and you kind of took control of that entire thing while I was just completely not making sense. Did you know what was going on at all?
Nope. You were pissing me off. I was so pissed. Oh my god. You didn't want to go. You kept saying you were fine, and I said, Hannah, no, you're not. Shut up. We're going.
So did you actually think I was gonna die during this?
Yes, for 10 minutes. And I was like, part of me was like, I don't, that does not seem like the way this should all end. In the grand scheme of, life and everything, I was expected you would die doing something, cool, on your boat or some shit. It's something cool and extravagant that's Hannah.
Are there days that you go by that, think that maybe I could die today?
When Well, since you've had it for so long and it's become so normal to us, I feel like most days, no. Most days it's like you're fine. You can, because I know you can take care of yourself.